In this opening slide, I want to pose a simple question. When was the last time you took a break from your pre-workout supplement? If you're like many athletes, you rely on a scoop or two for every session, chasing that hit of energy and focus. Over time, though, you may notice that those same servings don't feel as potent. That's because your body adapts to stimulants like caffeine. In this talk, we'll explore what pre-workout tolerance is, why it builds, and how cycling off can restore your sensitivity. I'll also share signs that your body needs a deload, outline the benefits of taking a break, and offer practical tips for resetting. Let's start by outlining our agenda so you know where we're headed. To help you follow along, here's what we'll cover today. First, we'll define pre-workout tolerance and explain the neurochemical changes that happen when you consume stimulants regularly. We'll then discuss the signs that your body might need a deload. Things like needing more scoops, jittery energy without focus, or post-workout crashes. After understanding the signs, we'll outline the benefits of cycling off, restoring sensitivity, reducing stress on your adrenal glands, improving sleep, and overall well-being. Next, we'll offer guidelines on how long to stay on and off stimulants, and we'll share strategies and tips to make deload periods more comfortable. Finally, we'll discuss how to reset your caffeine sensitivity effectively. With the outline clear, let's dive into what pre-workout tolerance actually means. Pre-workout tolerance occurs when your body adapts to regular doses of caffeine and other stimulants. On a neurochemical level, your brain responds by upregulating adenosine receptors, the receptors caffeine normally blocks to keep you awake. With more receptors, the same amount of caffeine blocks a smaller fraction, so you feel less alertness and focus. At the same time, enzymes that metabolize caffeine ramp up, clearing it faster from your system. Over time, the same dose that once gave you a strong pump and sharp mental edge produces a muted effect which may tempt you to use higher amounts. Recognizing this adaptation helps us understand why you can't chase the initial high indefinitely. Now that we know what tolerance is, let's discuss the signals your body might send when it's time to take a break. Your body often tells you when it needs a break, if you're willing to listen. You might find yourself needing more scoops than before, just to feel any effect. Perhaps you feel jittery and anxious without the focus or pump you're used to. Energy crashes, poor recovery after training, or feeling flat despite increasing the dose are common indicators that your tolerance is high. These are red flags that your nervous system and adrenal glands are overstressed. Instead of pushing harder, it's time to consider a deload. Paying attention to these signs protects your long-term performance and health. With symptoms in mind, let's look at why taking a break is beneficial. Cycling off stimulants isn't a punishment, it's an investment in your performance and health. Taking a planned break allows your body to reset, so when you reintroduce caffeine later, smaller doses feel effective again. Deloads reduce stress on your adrenal glands, lowering fatigue and anxiety. They prevent dependence and the withdrawal headaches that can accompany heavy caffeine use. Additionally, many athletes report that their sleep quality improves and their overall well-being rises during a break. By periodically cycling off, you maintain the effectiveness of your supplements and support sustainable training. Now that we know the benefits, let's talk about how long you should be on and off stimulants. So how long should you cycle your pre-workout? General guidelines suggest taking your high-stim formulas for about 6 to 8 weeks, followed by a 2 to 4 week deload. Sensitive users may need to deload sooner or use smaller doses to avoid building tolerance too quickly. During the break, a complete stimulant abstinence helps reset adenosine receptors and normalizes caffeine metabolism. Think of it like periodizing your training. You need downtime to come back stronger. Adjust these timelines based on your body's feedback and the intensity of your training. With a rough schedule in place, let's explore practical strategies for making the deload period productive and comfortable. Optimizing your reset period involves more than just cutting caffeine. You can ease the transition by gradually lowering your dose, say taking half a scoop or quarter scoop before stopping completely. Switch to stimulant-free pre-workouts that focus on ingredients like beta-alanine, creatine, and electrolytes to maintain performance. Use the time off to prioritize quality sleep, stay hydrated, and eat nutrient-dense meals to support natural energy production. Limit other caffeine sources such as coffee, energy drinks, and soda to avoid undermining your break. Stay active and embrace natural energy boosters like sunlight, movement, and deep breathing. These tips can help you feel good during your deload and ensure you're ready to perform when you reintroduce stimulants. Speaking of reintroducing, let's look at how long it takes to reset caffeine sensitivity. Research suggests that your body can reset caffeine sensitivity fairly quickly. After 1 to 2 weeks without stimulants, adenosine receptors return to baseline levels. Extending your cycle to 4 to 8 weeks ensures long-term effectiveness without extreme highs and lows. During this period, continue to hydrate well and consume nutrient-rich foods to support the reset process. Once you reintroduce caffeine, start with smaller doses and use them strategically, perhaps only on particularly challenging training days. Cycling in this way allows you to enjoy the benefits of caffeine without building excessive tolerance. With the reset process covered, let's wrap up by summarizing why deloading matters and how to apply these principles. Pre-workout formulas are powerful tools for smashing personal records and staying focused, but continuous use can blunt their power. By cycling off stimulants and listening to your body's signals, you'll regain sensitivity, support recovery, and avoid unpleasant crashes. Monitor your tolerance and choose deload timing wisely. A couple of weeks off now can pay off with better performance later. While you're taking a break, prioritize sleep, hydration, and nutritious food. Then return refreshed and ready to feel that clean energy boost when you need it most. With a thoughtful approach to supplementation, you can keep your workouts productive and sustainable.